What's up, kids? Hey, Peter Von Panda here. Just want to show you this Spigen Slim Armor case that I picked up for my iPhone 6 Plus, the larger of the new iPhones. And I got this one because it has a kickstand. I wanted to check it out. So first of all, I got my naked 6 Plus there, and we'll go ahead and open up this this case. And if you saw my original Spigen first look, this will be pretty familiar. The case itself is a two-piecer, so it has this like TPU rubber, very flexible, kind of designed to take some impact. So this internal piece again has this texturing with these kind of canals molded in to make these kind of like impact pads. There's just a little bit of depth differential to them, maybe no more than a sticker on a piece of paper. So pretty mild there, and a cutout obviously for the logo and for the camera here. But this is pretty standard. It's got a nice curved edge inside for the iPhone edge, and the top and the bottom are going to stick out a little bit, so that'll be interesting. And here's where the Spigen logo is also going to be visible underneath the kickstand. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and just throw that on. This is really easy because the rubber piece is so flexible, so that just slides on there. And then you have this harder outer plastic shell. This one's in gunmetal. It has a kickstand here, which actually not even sure. Oh, just oh my lord. So this is actually going to only work when the rubber case is on. It's just held in there by the way it's molded, and it's going to snap in there. A little silver kickstand, that's kind of cool. So I'm going to just close that back in, snap that back in there. The other hole for the cutout. And then what's pretty different about this is that the buttons, the rubber is going to activate the other buttons for the iPhone, and they are flush. One of the reasons, and it's going to be maybe a little hard to see there, but these buttons are flush all the way across, and one of the reasons is that, at least on the diagram, it's the kickstand is offset, so if you want a really vertical angle, you can orient it this way, and if you want a really shallow angle, you can orient it this way. And because it's going to be sitting on presumably your desk or table, you're going to want these buttons flush. But I'm pretty curious if you're going to be able to maneuver this sucker by feel. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here, and here's the power button on the side. I'm going to hit that, no problem. Yeah, good feel to it. And we'll log in here and take a look at the volume up and the volume down. Again, no problem. It's a little awkward because it does kind of disappear, the buttons in terms of feel. There is a little embossed plus and minus symbol there, which you can see. So you do have a little bit of feel, and you can feel where the plastic texture changes, but it's a little awkward not to have those raised buttons. And then again, the silence button, actually, I can't reach it with my thumbnail. So that's pretty interesting because it's so thick. Actually, I can if I kind of angle it in there, but you're going to have to almost use your index fingernail to get in there. One of the things that I like with the outer boxes and all these kind of two-piece cases is that the outer plastic polycarbonate piece kind of holds the shape. When you don't have that extending all the way over to the edge, you just have the rubber. And up here, since there's no cutouts and now no even button anymore, except for this cutout, it's on there pretty sturdy. But at the bottom, where there are a lot of cutouts and you lose material, I always kind of wonder, and you can see it pulls away just a little bit. Let me turn this sucker off. Here at the bottom, it's pretty easy to kind of flex this piece. It's not bad, and the cutouts are pretty large, so if you have a Beats headphone, I assume that you won't have much of a problem accessing the microphone and the lightning port. So that's all pretty well and good. And then actually on the front part of the TPU rubber, it's a little glossy. It's actually a little bit like a harder plastic inlay. So I'm not exactly sure how they did that, but that's kind of nice. You get a little bit of a glossy edge. And I think this is actually more so that over time you don't fray the rubber, the softer rubber. But it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and try this kickstand. If I use it like this, and now it won't fall out. It doesn't have any resistance once it's out, so you can kind of put it wherever you want, but if you put it too far in, because there's no resistance to it, it's gonna just kind of collapse in on itself. So you probably want to move it all the way out and take a look at that angle. So if you, and actually you almost want to fold it all the way back. Might be a little hard to see there, but so that it can't go anywhere except hold the phone up. But you're looking at a maybe a 25 degree angle from flat if you do it this way. Now if I rotate it like this, that's actually not bad. That's probably where you'd want to put it on like an airplane tray to watch a movie, or on your desk to watch a podcast. And you can see there on a flat angle, you're probably looking at something like I don't know, a 70 degree angle or 65 degree angle. So you get a pretty nice upright. So either way, you've got a couple of different options there depending on how you orient it. So kind of cool. One of the things that the reason I got this is I was actually driving a car that wasn't mine, and it had one of those flat cubby trays at the top of the dashboard, and I was using my phone as a GPS, and there was no way to put it except flat in the tray, and so I couldn't see the directions or the visualization on the map, but I could hear the directions. But I thought, geez, if I had a kickstand, I could have just put it like that in that tray, because it was a rubberized mat, and used my own phone for GPS in the car. I wish I had it at the time, but now I've got it now. So we'll give it a shot. Kickstand from the Spigen Slim Armor line. This is for the iPhone 6 Plus, 5.5-inch screen. Definitely kind of dig it. I don't know, hope it holds up and lives up to my expectations. Peter von Panda, out.